Okay, good evening. Welcome to
Math for Kids number 110.
Math for Kids number 110.
I actually think it might be 111.
Oh, I hope not. I messed up the number on the morning video too. Thought it was 110, but if it's 111, I'll make it 111. So today we're going to learn about a really neat thing called Pascal's triangle. We've actually made a movie about it before. Do you remember what Pascal's triangle is?
It's a triangle of numbers.
Right, it's a triangle of numbers. It starts with 1, and then it goes 1, 1. And then the rule is, for the next number, for the next row, you add the two numbers above it together. So here there's only one number above it, so that's a 1. And then here's 1 and 1, and that makes a
2.
2. And then there's only a 1 above here, that makes a 1. Here's another row, and I get 1, 3, 3, 1.
It's always going to be outlined by ones.
1, 4, 6, 4, 1. 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. Oh, it keeps going. Can you tell me what the next row is?
So just a 1.
1.
And then the sum of the two numbers on top of it.
Yeah. So what goes
5.
here?
These two.
What goes here?
Oh. Then that's a 6.
6.
So then the next one is 15.
15. Very good.
Then 20.
20.
Then 4. No. Well, then it's 10 plus. Then it's 10 plus 5 is 15.
15.
And 6.
6.
Then 1.
And then 1.
It's always going to keep getting outlined by ones.
It keeps getting outlined by ones. Okay, so there's the neat thing, and this goes on forever. You can just keep going. Maybe we should do the next row just to get one last little bit of practice. Okay, what's the first number?
1, of course.
1. Then
1. Then 7.
7. Whoa. 7.
Then 6 plus 15, which is 21.
Good. 21.
Then 15 plus 20, which is 35.
35.
Then 20 plus 15, which is 35 also.
35.
Then 15 plus 6, which is 21.
21.
7 and 1.
7, 1. Okay. And this goes on forever. You could just keep making a new row. Every time you have a row, you can make a new row. And the neat thing about Pascal's triangle, it has incredible amounts of patterns. Now you've already noticed one pattern. What was the pattern that you noticed?
It's always ones on the outside.
It's always ones on the outside of the triangle. Okay.
I noticed another one too.
Okay, great. Tell me what it is.
Well, the first one has 2 of the same digits in it. The second one is 1. There's 2 of the same. Every one. It's not really.
Well, what do you notice?
I noticed that here.
Yeah.
There's one middle number.
Okay.
And there's like 2 middle numbers.
There's 2 that are the same. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. All right, that's actually an interesting pattern. Traditionally you call this the 0 row, and then this is the first row, and the second row, and the third row has a 3 in it, the fourth row, the fifth row, 6th row, the 7th row. Okay, so you just noticed that the even numbered rows, 0, 2, 4, 6, seem to have one number in the middle. And the odd numbered rows seem to have 2 numbers in the middle. Okay, that's actually a pretty interesting pattern. All right, why don't you tell me something else about this triangle of numbers that you see?
Well, what number row it is? Like say it's number 7.
Yeah.
It has 2 7s in it.
Okay. So 6 has what?
Has 2 6s.
Has 2 6s. 5 has
2 5s.
2 5s. 4 has 2 4s. 3 has 2 3s. Does 2 have 2 2s?
No.
Maybe that's the only one that doesn't work. That's interesting. What do you notice about the rows forwards and backwards?
These are palindromes.
Right, they're the same forwards and backwards. That's pretty neat. Now let me show you some really cool things, some other really neat things about the rows. And I think we'll make a movie about Pascal's triangle every night. Okay, but today I'm just going to show you some neat stuff. Let's add up the rows. Okay, maybe I'll write with a different color when we add up. Does my purple marker work? I guess so. Right, so 1. What does that add up to?
1.
Very good. 1 plus 1 is?
2.
2.
Then we'll get
1 plus
4.
2 plus 1 is 4. 1 plus 3 plus 3 plus 1 is?
8.
Okay.
Oh, look, it seems to be doubling.
It seems to be doubling. Let's see. 1 plus 4 plus 6 plus 4 plus 1?
16.
It is? Oh, that
doubling.
doubles. So what do we think this row is going to add up
32.
to? Okay, let's see. Well, 10 plus 10 is 20.
Yeah.
Plus 5 is?
Then 30 plus
32. That's interesting. So that pattern actually does continue. So when you add up the rows, they actually add up to powers of 2. This is 2 to the 0 is 1. 2 to the 1 is 2. 2 squared is?
4.
2 cubed is?
8.
So the row number actually adds up, the digits, not the digits, the numbers actually add up to 2 to that power. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Should we do 2 more kind of neat patterns?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you check if this box is on camera?
Okay.
Is that box, this purple box, on camera?
Yeah, it's right on the edge of the camera.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. So we know what the number 11 is. Do you know what 11 squared is? 11 times 11?
121.
121.
I don't know the powers of 11 that well.
Well, let's see if we can calculate 11 cubed.
Hey, look. It might be
So what do you think 11 cubed might be?
1, 3, 3, 1.
Interesting. 11 cubed might be 1,331. Let's check. It's 121 times 11, which is 121 times 10, which is 1210, plus 121 times 1, which is 121.
Hey, it is. Awesome. So the powers of 11.
Well, wait a minute. It gets a little tricky. Where's the eraser? I
Erasers.
dropped it. Where'd it go?
Where'd it go?
Yeah, where did it
Mystery
go?
of the missing eraser. Here's one.
All right, we solved. Well, we got the replacement eraser. Okay, so what do you think 11 to the 4th might be?
1, 4, 6, 4, 1.
1, 4, 6, 4, 1. So 14,641. Should we check if that's true?
Yeah, 1, 3, 3.
1331 times 11. So first we do 1331 times 10, which gets us 13,310. And then 1331 times 1 is 1331.
Hey, it works.
1, 4, 6, 4, 1.
Looks like the powers of 11 add
Yeah.
up to Pascal's triangle.
Well, sort of. Now 11 to the 5th, you got a little bit of a problem because now these can't be digits anymore because we have tens. But maybe we'll investigate what happens.
Yeah.
Actually,
we can do that tomorrow.
let's just do it now. 14641 times 11 gets us 146410. So multiplying it by 10, and then we add in 14641, and we get 1, 5. Uh-oh, there's a 10 there,
This
which
one's
makes that a 60. Oh, that's another 10, so this becomes 10. Okay, so it kind of breaks down. So we'll have to see why 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1 might still actually be this number in a different form.
I
that's
wonder
kinda
what
neat.
form it is.
Yeah. Well, actually, that'll be our movie tomorrow. How about?
Okay.
Okay, so we looked at powers of 11. Now let's look at something. Something crazy.
Yeah.
How about I do powers of 2 and I add up the powers of 2. So 1 gives me 1. I have to show you what I mean. And I take 1 times 1 plus 1 times 2. So I'm going to just add powers of 2 this way. 1 times 1, that's 2 to the 0, plus 1 times 2. This gives me 1 plus 2, which is
3.
3. Okay, now I'm going to do 1 times 1 plus 2 times 2 plus 1 times 4. It's adding up powers of 2.
Yeah.
1, 2, 4. So 1 times 1, 2 times 2, 1 times 4. What does this equal?
Okay.
1 plus 4 plus 4 is?
Is 9.
9. Okay, so we start
Looks like
1,
it
3, 9.
triples.
So what do you suspect this one might be?
27.
Okay, let's
powers
see.
of 3 now.
1 times 1. And I'm just going to start writing in here. So this is going to be times 1, times 2, times 4, times 8. 1 times 1 is 1 plus 6.
Yep.
That's
1 plus 6 is 7.
okay. 7 plus 12 is
19.
19 plus 8 is
27. Yeah.
27. How about that? And what's the next power of 3? Here.
27 times 3. What is that? That's 60 plus 7 times plus 21. It's 71.
60 plus 21.
I mean 81.
81. So we think this might add up to 81. This will be the last one we do. And you can go have dinner. Okay, let's test our adding here. 1 times 1
1.
plus 2 times 4.
9.
That's okay, so it's 1 plus 8, which is 9. 9 plus 24 is
33.
33 plus 32 is
60. Is 65.
okay. 65 plus 16 is
81.
81.
Which is we suspected.
okay. Yeah, so look at that crazy pattern. If I instead of adding, when I just add them up, I get powers of 2. When I add them up, multiplying by powers of 2, I get powers of 3. How crazy is that?
Whoa.
Wow, how could that possibly work? So we saw powers of 11 hiding in the triangle, which was kind of weird.
Yeah.
We saw powers of 2 hiding in the triangle. We saw powers of 3 hiding in the triangle.
I wonder if there's any powers of 4 hiding.
Maybe. Maybe we'll talk about that on Wednesday. But we also saw some 1s down the side. We saw they were the same forwards and backwards. We saw that you took 2 numbers and add them together to get the number below. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's pretty neat stuff here. There's a lot of cool patterns in Pascal.
This can go on forever.
It can go on forever. So.
But how big would the triangle be? Infinitely large.
Yeah. Pretty crazy. That's a pretty neat thing, Pascal's triangle. So we'll spend a week talking about this just kind of for fun to learn about something new in math. All right?
Yeah.
Good job. Go have dinner.